Rahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today we will solve few sums of exercise 7.5, which is from chapter 7, that is Introduction to Trigonometry. Before we solve the sums, we need to learn these three trigonometric ratios, and you can easily learn them. Like, some people have curly brown hairs through proper brushing, right? One more thing, that these trigonometric ratios are applied on the right angle triangle, right? And what is right angle triangle? In which we have one angle of 90 degree. If I write the components of right angle triangle, this is called the base, this is going to be the perpendicular, and this is going to be the hypotenuse, and this is going to be the angle theta. Remember, theta will lie with the base, right? So these trigonometric ratios are applied on the right angle triangle. So while solving the sum for this exercise, while drawing the diagram, you must have one right angle triangle. ठीक है, उसके बाद हम देखेंगे कि उस राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल में से इन तीनों में से कौन सी ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक रेशियो हमने अप्लाई करनी है. Let's proceed further with the question. Find the angle of elevation. So now we need to learn what an angle of elevation. Let's say this is the sun and someone is standing over here and observing the sun. So this is going to be the observation point, right? So observation point is this the horizontal line, and this is going to be जहाँ से आप देख रहे हैं sun को, that is obviously the line of sight. So this is going to be the angle theta. This angle theta is called the angle of elevation. ठीक है, ऑब्जर्वेशन पॉइंट से ऊपर अगर आप किसी चीज़ को देख रहे हैं, देन दैट इज़ गोइंग टू बी द एंगल ऑफ एलिवेशन. ऑब्जर्वेशन पॉइंट से नीचे अगर आप किसी चीज़ को ऑब्जर्व कर रहे हैं, देन दैट इज़ गोइंग टू बी द एंगल ऑफ डिप्रेशन. सही. सो व्हाट यू हैव टू फाइंड, लेट्स ड्रॉ द डायग्राम नाउ. Find the angle of elevation of a sun if a 6 feet man casts a shadow of 3.5 feet shadow, right? यहाँ पे आपके पास क्या है, and then you have to find the angle of elevation. Let's label the diagram. This is 6 feet. ये क्या है? 6 feet man. And in other words, if this is a right angle, we'll write the component of right angle triangle, and this is going to be the perpendicular. Then this is the base. और ये क्या है आपके पास? 3.5 feet. And this is again the shadow, or in other words you can say it is a base, and this is the angle theta that you have to find. ठीक है, इतनी ज़्यादा लेबलिंग करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, ये जस्ट मैं आपको समझाना चाह रही हूँ कि ये आपके पास सारी चीज़ें इस तरह से आएंगी. राइट नाउ, आउट ऑफ दिस डायग्राम वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट कि हमने इनमें से कौन सी ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक रेशियो अप्लाई करनी होगी. सिंस सी परपेंडिकुलर एंड बेस इज़ गिवन, परपेंडिकुलर एंड बेस इज़ गिवन, so this trigonometric ratio will apply. But first we have to write down what we have to find. Let theta be the angle of elevation, right? So यहाँ पे क्या आ जाएगा? Tangent theta, or you can say tan theta, that is equal to perpendicular over base. Now we can easily insert the values. Tan theta is equal to perpendicular क्या है? 6, base क्या है? 3.5. Since we just have to find out theta, so we'll write theta is equal to tan inverse of 6 over 3.5, when the answer comes out to be 59.74 degree. And at the end you have to write the answer in the statement form. So the angle of elevation of sun is equal to 59.74 degree, right? So this is how you're going to solve this sum. First read out the question, draw the diagram, sort out the trigonometric ratio, and then apply it, and then calculate these. So let's move towards the next question. Okay, next question हमारे पास क्या है? A tree casts a 40-meter shadow. So for having a shadow, we must have a tree first, right? So a tree casts a shadow. This is the tree and this is the shadow. When the angle of elevation of the sun is 225 degree, find the height of the tree, right? So this is the tree and we have to find its height. So we'll write it over here. Let h be the height of the tree. So I have written h over here, and this was This was a shadow, which is 40 meter. And the angle, now in this question, they have already given us the angle. So let's see which trigonometric ratio we can apply. Since this is perpendicular and this is base, for your understanding, you can even label it like that, right? So perpendicular, base is given. So again, we'll apply the same tan theta, that will be equal to perpendicular over base, right? So let's insert the values. Tan theta is going to be 25 degree. Instead of perpendicular, we'll write down h. Instead of base, we'll insert its value, right? So we have to find h. So h will remain, stay over here, and 40 यहाँ पे divide हो रहा है तो जाके multiply हो जाएगा. 40 multiply by tangent 25 degree, right? So we'll find its value. We'll insert this whole left hand side in the calculator, and after that we'll get h will be equal to 18.625, and we have to write down the unit as well. What is h? H was originally taken as the height, and we have to find the height of the tree. Therefore, you have to write, therefore the height of the tree is 18.625 meter, right? I hope you understand the question. Next question, let's move towards next question. Okay, a 20 feet long ladder is leaning against a wall. So this is the wall and this is the ladder, right? यहाँ पे हमारे पास क्या है? This is the wall and this is the ladder. आगे क्या है? The bottom of the ladder is 5 feet. This is the bottom of the ladder and this is the base of the wall. इन दोनों के दरमियान कितना distance है? The bottom of the ladder is 5 feet from the base of the wall. ठीक है? And then you have to find out the angle, the ladder that makes with the ground. So this is the ground. So ये आपने angle find करना है, right? And what was the length of the ladder? That was 20 feet. Now from this diagram, let's sort out first. क्या लिखते हैं? Let theta be the angle the ladder makes with the ground, right? Then now let's see the trigonometric ratio we are going to apply, since we have to find theta, right? So this was base and this is hypotenuse. So where base and hypotenuse is given, that is cos theta. So now we'll apply cos theta, that is equal to curly brown hairs, right? Let's insert the values. We have to find theta, so write theta as it is. Base is 5 and hypotenuse is 20. So theta will be equal to cos inverse of 5 by 20. So here will come out to be, theta is going to be 75.5 degree. So at the end you have to write down the whole statement again. Therefore, or the angle, or you can simply say therefore the angle of elevation the ladder makes with the ground is 75.5 degree. So this is the answer. Let's move towards next question. Okay, let's draw the diagram. The base of a rectangle is 25 feet. ठीक है, आपके पास rectangle हम draw करते हैं. Let's say this is the rectangle. ठीक है. Okay, the base of the rectangle is 25 feet and the height of the rectangle is 13 feet. Find the angle that diagonal of the rectangle makes with the base. So this is the diagonal. So what you have to find? The angle that base and the diagonal, right? The angle that lies between the base and the diagonal that you have to find, right? हम यहाँ पे लिखेंगे let theta be the angle the diagonal makes with base, right? So let's sort out which trigonometric ratio we have to apply here. Then this is base, this is perpendicular that is given. So base and perpendicular. So tangent theta we are going to apply. So tan theta that is equal to perpendicular over base. Let's insert the values. Since we have to find theta, theta will remain as it is. Perpendicular is 13 and base is 25. So theta will be equal to tan inverse of 13 by 25, which comes out to be theta is equal to 27.47 degree, right? At the end, you have to write down the statement that, let's say you can also write it like this way, 27.47 degree is the angle that diagonal makes with the base, right? Hope you understand the sum. Let's move towards next question. Question number 5. Okay, a rocket is launched and climbs at a constant angle of 80 degree, right? So this say कि rocket यहाँ से launch हो रहा है और वो angle उसने खुद ही से बता दिया है कि that is 80 degree. Find the altitude of the rocket after it travels 5000 meter. So यहाँ पे आपके पास angle उसने बताया 80 degree का. Altitude means the height, right? और कितना travel कर लिया उसने 5000 meter. So this is how you will get the diagram. Let's write the solution. हम लिखते हैं let h be the altitude, right? Now let's apply which trigonometric ratio we can apply, since h is the perpendicular and this is the hypotenuse. So perpendicular and hypotenuse is given in this trigonometric ratio, so we can apply sine theta. Sine theta is equal to perpendicular over hypotenuse. So let's insert the values. Sine theta is also given to us 80 degree. Perpendicular is that we have to find h, and hypotenuse is 5000. So you can say h will be equal to 5000 into sine 80 degree. Well, after calculating, you will get 4924 meter. So the altitude, therefore the altitude of the rocket after traveling 5000 meters is 4924 meter. This is all today. I hope you understand the steps of working. Still, if you don't understand, you can ask me. Thank you so very much.